Hey guys, we're doing 11.5 today. This one should be a pretty quick and easy section because we're using the exact same formula for all of these. Okay, I'll write it out. Our formula is volume equals, we call it capital B. Capital B stands for the area of the base times the height. Okay, so whatever the area of the base is times the height. Now you'll see some of these are straight up and down. This one over here is a slanted. The slanted doesn't matter as long as we use the height. So it doesn't really matter that it's slanted or not, just so long as we have the height, that's what we have to use. Okay? So both of those are going to end up being pretty much the same. Well, how do I find the area of the base? Well, for this one, by this one, number one, the base is a rectangle. This right here, there's my base. It's a rectangle. A rectangle is base times height or whatever. So we're going to say 7 times 4. 7 times 4. What's 7 times 4? 7 times 4 is 28. There's my base. There's the base. And then I need to multiply by the height. What's the height? The height is 3 inches. So 28 times 3. So 28 times 3. 28 times 3. 84. So it's over a little bit. 28 times 3 is 84. So my answer to number 1 is 84. And it's volume, so that's 3 dimensions. So it's going to be inches cubed. 84 cubic inches. Okay. Well, what about number 2? Well, I would say 9 times 8 is the area of the base, 9 times 8. And then multiply that by the height of 12 times 12. And that gives me 864. So I'll get 864, in this case, cubic centimeters. Okay, not too bad. Well, 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are cylinders. Well, their base is a circle, right? Well, we did area of a circle recently. Area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, so we're going to do area of the base times the height. So for number 3, the area of the base would be pi 5 squared, and then times the height, which would be 4. For number 4, it would be pi, the radius is 6 squared, times the height of 10. Pull my calculator out. I'm just going to put these in as decimals. So, parentheses, pi 5 squared times 4 gives me 314.2. Decimal place, 314.2 cubic feet. And then for number 4, say, actually, I'm just going to put the up there. Put in my new numbers. So we have my radius is 6, a height of 10, and I get 1,100, and we'll round to 31. Round up, so 31.0 cubic yards. Okay. That's the first 4. And then we get to 6 and 7. They work slightly backwards, well, exactly backwards. They give me the volume and then all of my dimensions except for 1. Oh, that's okay. We can plug in. Let's see here. Okay. So they tell me this is the volume, and remember this has to equal the area of the base times the height. Well, I can look at this and see, oh, the height is 8, and the area of the base would be 5 times S. Sorry, and then my 5 and my S look a lot alike. So 5 times S. Well, how can I solve this? Well, I could divide both sides by 8 and then divide both sides by 5, or maybe I could multiply the 5 and the 8 together. If I multiply the 5 and the 8 together, that gives me 40 times S equals 240. Divide both sides. I'm going to pull my calculator out. And so I'll say 240 divided by 40. It's bad using a mouse to write. This is 240 equals 40S. Okay, so 240 divided by 40 is going to give me S, which is 6. So my answer to 6 is 6 meters. Again. All right, over here I have equals, again, the area of the base times the height. I don't know the height. They tell me that the radius is 6. So remember, area of base is pi r squared, or in this case, 6 squared, times h. Well, do I know what 6 squared times pi is? Well, 6 squared times pi is that. Okay. Well, if I divide both sides by that, I'll get 1244 divided by that number. And I see that rounds pretty much to 11. So I'll say that my height, or in this case, sorry, we use the letter T, T is equal to 11 inches. Okay. And that is 11.4.